Capricorn, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Capricorn, there's no gender in tarot. This is something that could have happened to you already, could be happening to you now, could happen to you in the future. I am pulling on your sun sign of Capricorn. If it resonates with you, give me a thumbs up. You can check your other placements. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can negate the reading. I do not have a problem with that. I could also be pulling on energy around you like your cross watcher. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you all want. Gratitude and bliss. That's lovely. That's very nice. Abundance does not have to be financial. Attitude of gratitude every morning. If you have time, do it before you get out of bed. Just run through your mind of everything that you're grateful for. I set my alarm a little bit early so I can do it before I get out of bed. Sometimes we forget. Oh, you got a Gladys Kravitz. Hope that's not you. Queen of Pentacles, but it's reversed. That is Seven of Wands reversed. I'm sorry, it's popping out, not reversed. Seven of Wands. Defensive. Queen of Pentacles reversed. That's Gladys Kravitz minding everybody's business. That is Earth. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So whatever it is, whatever's going on, money is slow. It's not moving forward. Gladys is minding everybody's business, and money could have a hiccup in it right now. With no reward coming in. No harvest is being reaped. What's with all of the reversals? My deck is a mixture, so, You're not reaping a harvest. Money is at a standstill. And we're dealing with Gladys. I don't know if that's you. Again, judgment. You're not reviving. Whatever this is, it's not being... If it was a job, you're not going back to it. You're not going to want to go back to it. You're not bringing anything back to life. You're not replanting seeds with a relationship. Don't know if this is romance. Could just be money. But we know Capricorn is all about the money, and I have 3 money cards down right now. Strength. All right. Well, you're going to walk in power. You're going to walk in grace and stand in your power. Okay, that's good. Mastering yourself on the inside. So whatever tried to knock you off your square up here, you got that under control on your inside. There's not going to be raving lunatic, nothing like that. Calm, cool, and collected. After feeling left out in the cold, somebody could have really knocked you off your square, affected your finances. Could have been dealing with somebody that was like a Gladys Kravitz, up in everybody's business, knowing everybody's business, spreading horrible gossip about you, whether it was true, whether it wasn't true, whether it had a little bit of truth, that really could have affected you, could have affected how people looked at you. That in turn could have affected your finances and left you out in the cold, maybe almost even to where you had nothing, might have even had to leave your home, to where you could have looked at, where am I going now? Had to leave town, had to find another home, another house, another place to live, another job, something like that. Well, you're coming up out of that because of what you have on the inside. Maybe there was a parting of ways with a person, divorce from the ultimate commitment, something like that. But because of what you had on the inside, you're coming up out of that. You realize there was no harvest there. They did damage. This person did some damage. Page of Cups. An apology that's worth you're owed an apology. If this apology comes, and I'm saying if, it's coming from someone that may be younger than you, but I don't know necessarily age-wise, as in maturity-wise. This person could behave very stupidly. I had an apology a few weeks ago. I'm sorry, but even though I didn't do anything wrong, that's no kind of an apology, because that's saying they don't see any reason to apologize. And an apology means nothing unless there's changed behavior. If this is coming from the person that did you dirty, they don't really think that they've done anything wrong. And quite frankly, they've done something pretty serious. 8 of Wands, reversed. We're not taking that, but you could have them blocked. This looks like there was a complete turnaround to your life, to where you would have been left out in the cold. You're out of that now. 4 of Wands. You could have been married to this person, or in a higher level of commitment, taking it to the next step. The 11-11. You were moving on that track of being seriously involved. There could have even been children, and it all just went to shit because of something that happened. And then they went and they trashed you. And everything, all dreams, all hopes, everything that you thought you were going to have with that person, just gone. So you had to pack up and get out of Dodge. But you were able to do it, Capricorn. Justice reversed. Like I said, this apology, if you get this apology, you know you're owed an apology. You know that. I don't think it's coming, and if it comes, it's not going to come the right way. It's going to be very unsatisfying. You're not going to have justice the way you think that it's deserved. So I wouldn't look for that. It's not going to be... It's not going to bring balance. It's not going to be fair to you. So I would I would just move on. They showed you who they were. You've moved on. You're working towards better for yourself. Because anybody that would leave you, and I'm going to say, you could have had to leave your house, like with nothing, just what you could fit in your car type of a deal. Or in a suitcase to grab a bus if you didn't even have a vehicle. Something like that. Something that you were, this is all I have. They could have left you like that. Who would even want an apology from somebody like this? Really, what can they do to make it better? Nothing. I would have nothing to do with this person, and there's really nothing that they could give you that would make it balanced. The fear and the hurt and the pain, there's nothing they can do to make that up. Come back and say, knock, knock, Capricorn, I'm sorry, can we be friends? No. How could you ever trust someone like that again? A decision. There's going to be a decision. You're going to make a decision. You got the whole world in front of you. It looks like you've already made the decision that you moved on because you were forced to have to move on. But you have the whole world in front of you, meaning you can go, do, be whatever it is you want to be. Remember that. You have that capability within you. There is nothing holding you back from being what you want to be. Page of Wands, you are going to hear something, and it's probably not going to be good. Possibly about this person. It could be gossip. Could be bad news. Something could have happened with them, to them, about them. It could be about you, that they are, again, saying not nice things. But let's hope that you have grown a thicker skin, and whatever they say rolls off your back like a duck has water rolling off of them. But it could be about them, that they're a fool. And something has, not that we wish bad on them, but there could be some malicious gossip going around about how foolish they are. And you're manifesting. You're manifesting. You're manifesting better for you. You want balance brought into your life. You may have to be juggling money. We have pentacles here. So I always go towards money first. You might be robbing Peter to pay Paul, or having a work-life balance at the time. I'm not going to say this is in regards to romance, which very well back here it could have been, but I'm going to say finances and life in general. You might be working a few jobs, 1 or 2 jobs, just to get your feet back on the straight and narrow after what's happened. But you want balance. That's what you're striving for, is balance. 3 Pentacles reversed. There could have been third-party situations. At the very least, someone did not want to be a team player and work with you. There could have been interference. Third parties doesn't necessarily mean to be a person. Doesn't have to be another person that interfered. Third-party situations can be careers. It can be drug addictions. It can be gambling. It can be all kinds of things that interfere in a person's lifestyle. It could be mother-in-laws, things like that. Doesn't necessarily have to be another romantic interest. It could be. Absolutely it could be. But everybody always goes directly to that, somebody that they're cheating with. Doesn't have to be. It can be just somebody that's selfish and greedy and a mean son of a bitch. So it could be attitude as well. So somebody did not want to be a team player. Could be a third party, as in another person as well. Capricorn, I am going to leave this here. This is your reading. Give me a thumbs up if it made any sense to you. You can tell me if it didn't. You can negate my reading. I don't have a problem with it. But abundance, remember, that is what you're going towards. And I think that you are already on your way. You're manifesting what you want with your life because you're creating your life. You're not allowing anybody else to call the shots. You're standing in your own power now. Keep the positive mindset, Capricorn, and I will see you next week.